Welcome back, friends. Today we're diving into one of my favorite topics, how to make your home look high-end without draining your bank account. It's all about the small details, those subtle touches that elevate a space from nice to designer-inspired. The truth is, you don't need a huge budget or a complete renovation to achieve that expensive feel. With the right styling tricks, smart shopping, and a little creativity, you can transform any room into a polished, luxurious haven. Let's jump in and uncover these budget-friendly secrets. One of the first steps to making a home feel expensive is creating a consistent color story. High-end interiors often use a limited, harmonious palette. Think soft neutrals with one or two accent colors. This doesn't mean everything should match exactly, but it should complement. Whether you prefer warm beiges, crisp whites, or moody charcoals, sticking to a few tones makes your space look intentional. Consistency visually ties your rooms together, making your home feel cohesive and professionally designed, even if most of your decor came from budget-friendly sources. Changing out old basic hardware is one of the quickest and most affordable ways to elevate your home. Drawer pulls, cabinet knobs, and door handles are like the jewelry of your space. Swap builder-grade hardware for sleek brass, matte black, or brushed nickel options, and you'll instantly feel the difference. You can find beautiful, high-quality pieces online or at thrift stores for a fraction of retail prices. The key is to choose hardware that feels substantial and timeless, giving your furniture and cabinets a custom, high-end appearance. Architectural details like crown molding, baseboards, and wall trim instantly make a space feel more luxurious. Even if you're on a budget, you can add these elements yourself with affordable molding from your local hardware store. Paint them to match your walls for a subtle, elegant touch, or go bold with a contrasting color. For renters, consider peel and stick molding options that give you the same elevated look without permanent changes. These details add depth and character to your home, mimicking what you'd find in custom-built spaces. High-end interiors aren't just about what you see, they're about what you feel. Layering textures is an easy way to add depth and richness to any room. Think about mixing materials like velvet pillows, linen curtains, woven baskets, and chunky knit throws. The contrast between smooth and rough, soft and structured, creates a visual interest that feels curated. This approach also works wonderfully in neutral spaces, preventing them from looking flat or sterile, while keeping everything sophisticated and inviting. Lighting is one of the most impactful upgrades you can make. Swap out generic light fixtures for statement pieces, like a dramatic chandelier, a sleek pendant, or modern sconces. You don't have to spend thousands. Thrift stores, Facebook Marketplace, and discount retailers often have stunning options. Even better, many vintage fixtures can be updated with a quick coat of spray paint and new bulbs. The right lighting not only brightens a space but also acts as a work of art, instantly elevating the room's atmosphere. One common trait of high-end homes is the use of large, bold artwork instead of lots of small pieces. Big art makes a statement and adds a focal point to a room. If designer pieces aren't in your budget, you can create your own by printing high-resolution images, stretching fabric over frames, or painting your own abstract designs. Keep the framing simple but substantial to make the art look more expensive. Oversized artwork brings drama, elegance, and a gallery-like feel without requiring an art dealer's budget. Fresh greenery instantly breathes life into any space and makes it feel more polished. You don't need to invest in pricey floral arrangements. Affordable grocery store flowers or faux stems from discount stores can look just as beautiful when styled well. Choose vases with interesting shapes and vary the height of your arrangements for a professional look. Large indoor plants like fiddle leaf figs or bird of paradise trees also add an upscale vibe. And with the right care, they can be a long-lasting, budget-friendly investment. Clutter is the enemy of a luxurious feel. Invest in coordinated storage, matching baskets, bins, or boxes that hide mess while adding style. Wicker, seagrass, or fabric bins not only organize your space but also bring texture and warmth. Using matching storage across a room or even your whole home creates a uniform, designer-inspired look. This is especially effective in open shelving areas, where coordinated containers turn everyday necessities into a visually pleasing display rather than a chaotic mix. Books aren't just for reading, they can also be stylish decor. Coffee table books with beautiful covers instantly make a space feel more refined. You can stack them on side tables, use them as pedestals for small decorative items, or arrange them by color for a visually satisfying look. Thrift stores are gold mines for affordable books with high-quality bindings. By incorporating them into your decor, you create a layered, thoughtful space that suggests both sophistication and personality. One subtle detail that instantly makes a space feel more upscale is properly hung curtains. Always hang your curtain rods closer to the ceiling rather than just above the window frame, and choose panels that touch or slightly puddle on the floor. This creates the illusion of taller windows and higher ceilings. Skip thin, wrinkled fabrics. Opt for lined curtains or heavier materials for a luxe feel. Even affordable curtains look expensive when they're the right length and hung strategically. The most stylish homes rarely have everything brand new or from one store. Mixing investment pieces with budget finds gives your home depth and authenticity. Pairing a thrifted coffee table with a designer-inspired lamp or placing a vintage mirror over an affordable console creates visual interest. This high-low mix keeps your home from feeling like a showroom and instead makes it look thoughtfully collected over time, a hallmark of truly expensive-looking spaces. Luxury isn't just visual, it's sensory. High-end spaces often have a signature scent that lingers in the air. You can recreate this with affordable candles, essential oil diffusers, or simmer pots on the stove. Choose sophisticated scents like sandalwood, bergamot, or fresh linen. The trick is to keep it subtle but consistent so that guests associate your home with a pleasant, refined atmosphere. A beautiful smelling home automatically feels more expensive, no matter the price tag of the decor. A cluttered coffee table or entryway instantly makes a space feel less refined. High-end home style surfaces intentionally, often using the rule of 3, grouping items in odd numbers for balance and visual interest. Combine a small stack of books, a decorative object, and a plant or candle for a polished look. Varying heights and textures within these groupings adds depth. You don't need dozens of items. Just a few well-chosen pieces arranged artfully can make a big impact. Mirrors do double duty. They reflect light, making rooms feel brighter, and create the illusion of more space. A large statement mirror or a series of smaller ones in interesting frames can elevate a room instantly. You can often find ornate mirrors secondhand and give them a fresh coat of paint for a modern twist. Place mirrors opposite windows to maximize natural light, or use them in narrow hallways to make the space feel more open and airy. This might seem like a tiny detail, but upgrading old, discolored switch plates and outlet covers can make a big difference. Choose sleek, modern designs or even metal finishes for a subtle yet impactful upgrade. It's an inexpensive project that most people overlook, but it contributes to the overall polished look of your home. These small changes signal attention to detail, something that always feels more high-end. Layering rugs is a design trick that adds instant coziness and sophistication. Start with a large, neutral base rug, then layer a smaller patterned or textured rug on top. This not only creates visual interest, but also helps define spaces within a room. It's a great way to use smaller vintage rugs that might be too small for your space on their own. The layered look feels curated and custom, which is exactly what you want in an expensive-looking home. In a luxury setting, even the dining experience feels elevated. Matching plates, bowls, and glassware create a cohesive, refined table. You don't need to buy an entire high-end set. Thrift stores often carry beautiful pieces for just a few dollars each. Stick to classic white or clear glass for timelessness, and add interest with cloth napkins and stylish flatware. A coordinated dining setup makes entertaining feel more special and your home more put together. A common mistake in decorating is using too many small items, which can make a space look cluttered and cheap. Instead, opt for fewer but larger pieces, like an oversized vase, a bold sculpture, or a substantial lamp. These statement items draw the eye and give your home a more deliberate, designer look. It's a less is more approach that instantly upgrades your decor without requiring a huge budget. Trays are a small but mighty decor tool. They corral smaller items into one contained, intentional-looking display. Whether on a coffee table, vanity, or kitchen counter, a tray can make a mix of objects look styled rather than messy. Choose materials like wood, marble, or metal for a high-end feel. You can often find beautiful trays at thrift stores or discount retailers, and they work in almost every room. Expensive-looking homes feel precise. That means cabinet doors hang straight, drawers close smoothly, and furniture sits level. Taking time to adjust hinges, tighten handles, and fix misaligned pieces costs nothing, but makes your space look professionally maintained. Sometimes the most invisible details are what give your home that upscale edge. Everything works and fits just right, as it would in a high-end property. Instead of relying on one overhead light, incorporate multiple light sources at different heights. Table lamps, floor lamps, sconces, and candles create a warm, inviting glow. Layered lighting adds depth and dimension to a room, making it feel cozy yet sophisticated. This is a budget-friendly upgrade because you can mix thrifted finds with inexpensive new pieces, and the combined effect feels much more high-end than a single light source. Plastic can cheapen the look of a space, while natural materials like wood, stone, linen, and ceramic add warmth and authenticity. Swap plastic planters for terracotta pots, replace acrylic trays with wooden ones, or upgrade a synthetic throw for a cotton or wool version. These swaps don't have to happen all at once. Gradually replacing items with natural alternatives makes your home feel richer and more timeless. No matter how beautiful your decor is, it won't look expensive if it's dusty, stained, or cluttered. High-end spaces are always spotless and well-maintained. Regularly clean your light fixtures, fluff your pillows, and polish surfaces. Keep grout lines fresh, touch up chipped paint, and replace worn-out items. This level of care costs very little but dramatically improves how your home is perceived. As you can see, making your home look expensive doesn't have to involve a massive renovation or luxury spending. It's about the small, thoughtful details, cohesive colors, layered textures, statement lighting, curated decor that work together to create a polished, intentional feel. By focusing on these affordable upgrades, you can transform your home into a space that feels elevated and inviting, all while staying on budget. Remember, luxury is in the details, and you have the power to bring that designer touch to every corner of your home.